tonight, the Amber Alert for Summer Wells is getting national attention.
The case featured today and tomorrow on the...
Hi, everyone. Let's get started here. Everyone, just spend a couple minutes just thinking about summer, please.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we prayed for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'm stand up for my.
Come on in, everybody. Hi.
You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away. And get to leaving, oh, I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Push me on the edge, cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see, the devil ain't a glance, boy. Shot to knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
Okay.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big.
Welcome in, everybody. Come on in.
I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we prayed for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house.
All right. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Hi, everyone. So this is going to be a really deep live. Hopefully I'm not going to be too long. There is no monetization on this live stream. Don't want any money. Don't send me any money. No super chats. Hopefully they're turned off. I turn monetization off. We do have a fundraiser running with the goal of $250 for the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. So please donate directly to them. It is a wonderful, wonderful organization that helps children that are going through trauma and children that are missing. You know what it is. So please donate if you can. We have a goal. I would like to reach our goal tonight. Um, and I'm gonna just jump right in this. So again, no money, please. No super chats, no nothing. This is about Summer Wells tonight and nobody else. That's what we'll get into it. This is about summer. Okay? So we got some things I want to start watching first. Let me just make sure you guys are all seeing this.
Here's a timeline of the events and what has happened so far. Thanks for joining us on News Channel 11 at 6. Here's a timeline of the events and what has happened so far. Summer Wells was reported missing by a family member around 6:30 Tuesday evening. More than 100 people from 19 agencies have been searching since then in the Beech Creek community of Hawkins County. An endangered child alert was issued on Tuesday night. That escalated to an Amber Alert yesterday morning.
Ainsley Daniels been following this story today. She's live near the scene of the search with the latest from investigators.
Josh and Sarah, law enforcement, K-9 units, search and rescue, as well as air crews are heading into the 48th hour of the search for little Summer Wells with no sign of her just yet. Now, so far, law enforcement has received about 50 tips, but none of those have panned out. About 100 people have been searching since 8 a.m. this morning across 19 different agencies with drones, helicopters, and K-9 units, as well as additional crews on standby in Middle Tennessee. Earlier today, the incident commander of Ground Search stressed how wooded the area is and how tough the terrain is.
Some of the issues we're encountering with the search is
Let me just make sure you are all hearing this okay. You are all hearing this okay. Everything is working okay. Hit the thumbs up for me, please. Come on in, everybody. The sound is okay. You're hearing it. Okay, thank you.
steep and dangerous terrain. With this steep and dangerous terrain, we're also experiencing, as you see behind us, very dense canopy coverage, including very dense ground cover, causing search efforts to become very difficult, taking extra time to cover these areas adequately, exhausting teams a lot quicker, in turn causing longer for these grounds to be covered.
Earlier, law enforcement addressed how many people are asking to come assist in this search. Now they have asked that people stay home because of how tough this terrain is, as law enforcement and other search crews are already having a difficult time searching themselves. They also are asking people to continue to share the image of Summer, and they're asking people to continue to only share credible information. Also, crews are planning on wrapping up their search tonight at 8 p.m. Once it gets dark, they say that that's the best time for them to wrap things up so things don't get any worse than what they already are.
Okay, next.
I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard by her swing. I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and took her, has lured her away from here. Me and my mother and her were planting flowers, and we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers, and I said okay, and I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV, and I told the boys, I said, watch Summer, I'll be back. And within 2 minutes I came back, and I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said okay, and I yelled downstairs for her a couple times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone. I don't go on walks around here or runs because I'm scared of the bears and snakes.
Okay, I'm just going to interrupt this one time on this. Remember in the 911 call that was reported when Summer was missing, the dispatcher said that the mother had gone for a walk. Well, Candace just said she doesn't go for walks.
And even the coyotes that are around here. Well, whoever has my daughter, I pray and hope that they have not harmed her and they bring her back to us safe and sound.
Just go to the FBI, the police, and clear it up. I mean, I don't know. It seems kind of elusive.
It's really strange that I've never seen this truck and I've never heard of it until just recently. But I wish they would come forward and explain themselves. And if you're not a suspect, at least come forward and say what you've seen. She was a tomboy. I shaved my head. She wanted to have her head shaved like me and the boys did.
She tried to shave her head
She tried
in
to
the
shave her
back
head
and make
herself.
it. I think you can see it in some of the pictures, and it was getting out of control. So we decided to shave her head off and let it grow back long, and she shaved her head to so she wouldn't feel bad, and but it didn't bother her at this point. Well,
At this
I
point,
knew right away that she was abducted. You know, I knew that right away, and that's what I told them from the beginning. But they have to go through their, I forget the word.
Investigation.
They have to do one step at a time, I guess. But I'm sorry that they had to spend so many man hours in these woods and everything. I've seen them limping and everything else, and I feel for them. But I just wish there was a way that neighbors could search neighbors' houses, and then if they're not willing, get a search warrant or something. But there's just no way you can search every single house, in the eastern United States or whatever.
okay, so we're going to leave it at that.
It's been 11 days since Summer
That is
disappeared. Amy.
His statement he just said was actually a copycat, almost word for word statement from Trezell West from Ornan Orson West case. Trezell said the same thing. I wish we could search the neighbors' houses. Anyways, I just wanted to do these first couple of videos just a reminder of why we're here, why we're all here. And we are all here for Summer and nobody else. Nobody else. People in Utah, there's, how am I going to say this? There's a few people, well, technically, there's actually just one person on YouTube. I'm not going to name them, where they have turned this missing girl investigation about themselves. It is more about them than Summer missing. And it's really, really sad. And they are not seeing reality. They are not seeing current reality of life. They need to clear up their mental thoughts and maybe get some therapy and leave this case alone, leave this girl alone. Stop calling law enforcement. That's my number one thing I'm saying tonight. Stop calling TBI. Stop making false tips. Because you know what? You can get arrested for that. You're wasting their time and resources. And if you just submitted a tip just the other day, why did you sit on it for 4 years? If you had a legitimate tip you just submitted, why did you wait this long? That's a big, 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 serious question. Anyways, the whole point of this stream I'm doing right now is to say, stop calling law enforcement. Stop wasting their time. They do not want to hear from you ever again. So, without further ado, I would like to start showing a live stream that happened last night with Karen, my friend Karen. I love Karen with all my heart. She is a fantastic lady. Karen and Six Up did an amazing live stream yesterday, and we're going to watch some of it because Ziggy just does not get the point at all. Like, just skipped right over everything they were trying to say and just did not get the point at all. And immediately turned everything around onto her. When honestly it's not about her. It's about Fred, not you, Ziggy. You're relevant. You're the one that brought this onto yourself. You're the one that pursued somebody that was a person of interest in a missing child's case. You're the one that married this person. You're the one that brought his entire life out onto YouTube. And by the sounds of it, he didn't really want that. He was saying, don't put this out there, and you're already live, and you're like, oops. So let's watch this. Karen, I love you, honey. I actually gave Karen an apology last night, and a private apology, and I'm going to say it now publicly between me and Karen as my friend. If any of my suspicions regarding Fred Hill has hurt her feelings over the years because she is his sister, I am very sorry if it hurt her feelings in any way. I love her. She's been through hell and back. And so we had a nice chat. Fred, I will never apologize to you. Because it's not about you. This is about Summer Wells. It's not about you. When Karen searched your property at 207, Ziggy, I wasn't there. I've never been to Tennessee in my entire life. And you have been telling people on YouTube that I was on that land and I stole $25,000 off of Fred. That is a lie. Understand me? I have not been in the United States in 8 years, and I can prove it. I have a passport to show it. Now, stop turning this, everything is not about you. Okay? The entire thing is about Summer Wells and trying to find her. That's it. That's it. She is the only thing that matters, not you. Okay? So let's get started here. So this is Six Up and Karen from last night. I have this live stream automatically set to redirect to Six Up's live stream tonight. She has one started, I think, at 6 o'clock. So we've got about an hour and 20 minutes to go here. This live stream will automatically turn and go to her stream, okay? She also had a fundraiser going last night for St. Jude's, and she did fantastic. Their goal was $200, and they raised $356, which is amazing. So you're welcome to donate to that one as well if you want, or to mine that we have running here now for the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Okay, so let's get going here.
So, yeah, guys, lots been going on,
And the
right?
reason why I want to go over this is because I see what's going on YouTube today. Of course, there's drama, chaos, mixed up stories, bullshit stories, people not telling exactly how things really are, falsities, etc. Okay? But the big thing is the person that this is addressed to, they're not listening to what is being said here. Okay? This live stream really wasn't about all of us. This was addressed to Fred and Ziggy, and they need to listen to what is being said here. It's important.
A lot. Waiting, is that a record? I don't know, but there should be record numbers in this chat tonight for what we're about to go over. I will say that, and I'm not saying it because I want fucking views. I need them. I need everybody to get over here and see and hear what is about to be said and shared.
Okay.
Sex lab. You're the reason why we would want the truth, right?
Okay.
There'd be a reason why thousands of people fucking hate you motherfuckers and want the truth to be known. Why? Yes, thank you guys to people that are donating already to St. Jude's. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
I should have got me a tag that said YouTube.
I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit.
No, I don't. I didn't come down. The first time I came there, first of all, I didn't go down there as a creator. I went down there to get truth. This is Ziggy's most recent live stream, and she's done several. These aren't shown tonight. If they aren't all shown tonight, there are receipts.
Absolutely.
There are receipts to every fucking claim.
And that's right. That's just it. Okay. Every single thing that Karen says here, you better try. No, she's got backup for everything. She has been dealing with this bullshit of Fred and Ziggy for a long time in the background.
From the law enforcement.
You know, I can't go back and change like certain things, like, or getting upset on somebody's panel yesterday or whatever. Like, I can't change that. But the whole thing is, the whole point of me not want to do that in the first place. You know,
I'm gonna tell you what, Ziggy, after tonight, if you don't come back on here, you and Fred both, and apologize to every fucking person that you have harmed, created harm for, especially Summer. And you better fucking be listening, bitch.
Yep.
If you and Fred do not come on here after tonight and apologize to every person in the Summer Wells community for what you have done for years, because there will be no debate after tonight. There will be no debate that Fred ever worked with law enforcement after tonight. And
okay, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, Fred's story that he worked with law enforcement and he drove around with them and looked at places, and he took a selfie picture with Ronnie Lawson, and Ronnie Lawson wanted to take a picture of Fred, the person that solved the Summer Wells case. Well, you know what? It's a load of shit. It's all lies. Is that surprising? No.
And more than that, we're going to extend a lot of grace to you tonight. And I'm telling you, Ziggy, right fucking now, that if you don't come back on here and apologize to every single fucking one of us, and I mean both of you, for what you have done to Summer and everybody in this community, well, you better fucking, girl, if you think it's bad now, buckle the fuck up. Buckle up, bitch. I'm so fucking done with you two. So fucking done.
And of course, you took all of that as a threat. Oh, they're threatening me. It's not a threat. This is YouTube.
You're not the only one.
I already know.
Karen has damn rights to be pissed off. All right.
More than everything. Like, do you guys not think like we are on it as far as everything we can think of every day of our life, every second of our life?
There is no reason. Neither one of you do anything to help find Summer. Never have. You never fucking will. All you've ever done, Ziggy, is make money off the back of her name.
And you know what? They brought up a really good point that I had never even really noticed before. Yes, that's Fred's sister, Karen. Yes. I've never noticed before. She's right. She never shows Summer's pictures. Nothing. Like, she's turned the whole thing around about that it's her life. Her and Fred's life. They've lost the point. The point is Summer Wells, not their life.
And
That's
cause
it.
confusion.
Yep, more harm.
Because
All you've ever done is harm her.
yeah, it's very harmful and confusing when you go on here stating for a fact that, you know, Fred did this and Fred did that and Fred knows, and no, Fred don't know. Fred did not have the inside track with law enforcement.
Do you hear that?
It's actually kind of ridiculous.
Inside track. Fred knows, and stating for a fact that, you know, Fred did this and Fred did that and Fred knows, and no, Fred don't know. Fred did not have the inside track with law enforcement.
It's actually kind of ridiculous that people ever fucking believe that. I understand to a point, like some people want to, but you guys, again, the guy was active addiction. He has Ziggy, you can make a joke of it all you want. That man hasn't told you the truth one time. Okay.
No.
He's
the very first minute, the very first moment, it's on her channel. The very first moment she's standing in his driveway, he's lying to her. He lied to her. He told her he knew Rose Bly. Lie number one.
very mentally ill. He is, and so are you. Okay. That should be the focus. Your mental health and your daughter. Okay. Also,
Yeah.
Fred has children. Fred has grandchildren. And you two are sitting there focused on a little girl that neither one of you fucking knew. Leave her alone. And after tonight, well, you're gonna.
I mean,
But what's disappointing is her reaction to this. I mean, we all knew, but she doubled down. She doubled down. She didn't take a minute to step back and go, wow, thank you so much for doing this, Karen. She didn't have to release this. She didn't have to do it. Like, Fred should be calling his own sister and going, wow, thank you so much. But instead, they doubled down.
That's what caused this tip today. Like, that was the first one I've sent in.
See, just admit, okay, in the tip, this was, what about today? Why about today? Well, we sent a tip in today. Why are they doing it today? Nobody gives a shit that you turned a tip in, Ziggy, except that you shouldn't have. And if it is a legitimate tip, I'll say it again. Why did you wait 4 years to do it? Why did you wait 4 frickin' years for the tip? And if it's the info from Fred, why did you sit on it for 4 frickin' years?
Since last year around this time. So it was pretty significant to me.
Fucking disgusting. It is fucking disgusting that you have literally harassed law enforcement.
Yep. They're so pissed off. It's
over
just
bullshit.
They're going to start pressing charges if you don't stop. Like, they will charge you. You can go to jail.
Nothing but law.
With nothing. I mean, really, Ziggy, you better be careful because, again, after tonight, there will be no excuse. If you keep sending in these false tips, they might come fucking get your ass. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
What are you,
They were actually genuinely trying to tell you something here, girl. They were trying to help you here.
Fucking doing, Ziggy? You have a daughter. What are you doing?
She needs to ask herself how much interference is going to be too much before there's a consequence to pay.
Oh, and you think that all the other people of the world are going to get consequence, right? From what, Ziggy? Every fucking decision we make is for that baby. You don't. You do not put Summer first. You never have. Ever. Your entire channel is based on a fucking lie about this baby that is so vicious.
Yeah.
So gross. You have
For those of you who don't know, do your research. I don't know which channel it is that has it. It might be Tragedy Pimps Exposed BB, but it has proven, they have proven that Ziggy's CPS report video is a load of shit.
content up that still triggers false tips almost every fucking day, I promise. There's content up on your channel where you say, oh, they found her?
Right.
What do you fucking think happens when some new person, now there are new people logging on every day now that didn't know about Summer. Now they know. They come on, they go to your channel, and they hear that shit. What do you think happens right after that?
Exactly. Thank you very much, Six Up. Thank you.
They bombard the switchboards of every letter of law enforcement you can think of with questions and other false statements based on bullshit, which creates a roadblock.
Yeah, big ones. It bogs them down. It ties up their system, and they are fucking looking for Summer. Fuck every one of you that have been a part that know now. You know they're fucking lying, and you're still over there. Fuck every one of you.
Yep. And there's one thing I want to speak of right this second now that I'm thinking about it. There is a video out there right now of Candace and Ernie Shell on the phone. Candace is vomiting and it sounds like she's digging. And holy shit, everybody's all over YouTube saying that Candace has said something about she put her daughter in the ground. You might want to listen to it again. She didn't say that. She said, all I've done is sat on the ground. Again, an example of something that has been blown completely out of proportion, and it is not what it's actually saying, and it's running rampant on YouTube. I can't even imagine how many people have called TBI about it, when that's not what it actually said. She said, all I've done is sat on the ground. That's it.
And I will be sure that before this live stream is over, there will be no question. There will be no question. Karen has made sure for you, Fred, that there will be no questions after this. You hear me, Fred? Your sister has advocated for you the entire time, you fucking piece of shit.
Yep.
The entire time. Karen, share with us a...
And I'm going to step in again. When Karen searched 207 Ben Hill Road, it actually had nothing to do with Fred. Okay? Again, it's not about you. The reason we searched, or I asked Karen, well, actually, she came to me. The reason why 207 was searched is my entire time I've been getting that the criminals in this case have been using people's private land to hide stuff. And Fred's was my number one place besides 110. Okay? Had nothing to do with you, Fred.
A little bit about some of the things your brother said about you on this platform.
Oh, he accused me of murdering my first husband, who committed suicide. He accused me of murdering my ex-boyfriend, who I had an order of protection against for 2 years when he passed away. No contact whatsoever. He's accused me of teaching my niece how to be a sex worker, even though I was in prison at the time. Don't know how I did it. He's accused.
Can you imagine hearing that from your sibling? Your sibling saying that shit about you? Can you imagine?
Accused me of fucking Don Wells, even though I've never met him yet. He's accused me of having.
Karen has never met Don Wells.
Having something to do with Summer Wells' disappearance, even though I live 3 counties away and work 2 full-time jobs. He has accused me of being a drunk, which I'm not, of being a drug addict, which I'm not. He has accused me of felonies, of insurance fraud, which I haven't done.
Felonies galore.
I mean, the list
Felonies
just does
galore,
not
yeah.
stop.
Said
He
that
has
her
accused-
son was a registered sex offender.
which he is not. He has doxed.
How could you say that about your family member? How could you say that about your nephew? How could you say that about your nephew?
My children. He has doxed me. He's allowed Ziggy to do all of this. He
Yep.
has talked about his own parents like a dog.
Yep.
And now he's trying to open his mouth to say something about an uncle that he was not close to and don't know anything about.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to tell people that too. He's lying, and well, half the time he probably doesn't even know the truth. He just literally he makes it up. He makes it up. Karen, have you ever heard that your uncle was a preacher?
No, I haven't.
Okay, that's interesting. That was the first thing that Fred said, though, that he's a preacher.
I've not heard.
Hi everyone.
I've not
Come
heard
on
that
in.
he's a preacher. If he is, then that's great. But I've not
That's
heard
great,
that.
right?
I did hear that he was a born again Christian and that he.
And I've heard the same thing. We all have. That their uncle is an amazing man, and he's very, very good with community. He helps everybody out. He's a very giving person.
Does attend church and has for many years. He does do a lot for the community. I've not heard none of the stuff that Fred talked about.
They have pointed the finger at everyone, and now they're focused. And another reason that I want to say, if people want to ask me, one of the reasons why I went down there, well, because Glenda head. That's why. And I don't.
Okay, and I'm gonna say so. I just keep piping in here. Ziggy and Fred seem to be very paranoid, especially Ziggy. More Ziggy than Fred. Well, no shit, they probably are paranoid. They have snitched on like every person in Ben Hill. They have snitched on every person that Fred could think of. So they're a little bit paranoid. They might want to be a little bit paranoid. You've pissed off a lot of people. There's people on Ben Hill Road in Rogersville and Kingsport that are really, really upset with you. Perfectly innocent people that have nothing to do with the Summer Wells case. You're throwing their names around like fucking garbage.
Regret it. In fact, I am so glad that Ziggy continues to bring all these beautiful people into my life and that I can come on here and report that everything that Ziggy said about Glenda, the little church, and her family are not true.
I can't wait till I can go there. One of these days,
And
I'm gonna go.
yeah, you know what else I want to say? Shout out again to the people that are on the boots on the ground every fucking day out there looking for that baby.
That's right.
I don't care who they are. I don't care what they look like. I've had to humble myself when it comes to that shit. Nobody should be gatekeeping or any of that either. We should all always be working together to help find this baby. I completely agree with that. But YouTube has harmed Summer so much that we have to be so careful. Please, guys, if there are creators out there that are hearing this,
this is the whole point of this live stream.
Please Do not let this be her story. Can we please not let that be her story? Is her story. Her story is that she's still missing. That's her story. Her family misses her. The locals, everybody there. I spoke to somebody that met this little girl, and I am forever changed. Okay. I'm forever changed. If you really, really, really are here for her, please stop. Do not go live and do this speculation shit, the rumor shit. Please stop. I am begging you. And if you feel like you have to go live and you have to talk about it, can you please turn off your monetization like I did tonight?
Yep.
And maybe raise money for a hot something. I know that creators work hard. I am also a creator. I know that sometimes we struggle with equipment, with travel costs, with all the things. It doesn't matter. If you're not in a position to do those things on your own and provide that content to people, then you should not be on here asking for a fucking way to do it in a baby's name. That's gross. So that's how I feel. You think
Absolutely.
Fred has something to do with cotton stuff? Well, focus on solutions. Hold that thought. Let me play the rest of this.
And I'm pretty,
Okay, so I'm going to skip forward now.
it's been consuming my mind.
Best interest of Summer, her brothers, and her family, the victims here. They are the victims. What is the right thing to do? So before we go any further, I want to ask, I have 311 people here.
Okay, we're going to jump
This
forward.
situation, okay?
Okay.
As I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, what if tonight, me and Karen, the opposers, the ones that Ziggy and Fred say are the worst
everyone.
ones, you know, I'm 666 and she's Karen, the evil sister. All the things,
Come on
right?
in. Please donate to the National Center
What
for
if we
Missing
went
Children.
live tonight while the entire internet is attacking her husband and saying that he may have harmed Summer or this person or that, right? And we cleared him completely. Not just of working with law enforcement, but we cleared his name. The thing that he's been asking for.
So Karen has proof, Ziggy, that Fred has lied to you and did not work with law enforcement. All the shit he's been telling you is a lie.
For the entire time he's been here. What if we went live and we extended grace and we said, here's the truth. This is the truth, you guys. Okay? This is the truth.
Yep. Here we go. So for those of you that have not seen this before, this is an email between Karen and Ronnie Lawson and Detective Pruitt. Karen had been talking to Ronnie Lawson for a long time. And when the whole news broke about Cotton and Fred being implicated in Cotton's death and all that stuff, Karen was concerned. It's her brother. So she wanted clarity on the situation. And here we go.
You asked me if I wanted to go live with you. You remember what I told you? I told you it would be very hard to sit on a live and review the same stuff that gets gone over every time and pointing out the same bullcrap and know the truth behind all of it. It would be very hard for me to just sit there and
there ain't no way. There ain't no way I can do it. I want to be able to be that person, guys, that can go live and just review content and act like I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to read you this email. And I want to reiterate to everybody, including you, Ziggy and Fred, that this was very calculated. The fact that Detective Pruitt emailed this to Karen while he was searching for this baby.
Yes.
Listen, everybody, turn your volume levels way the fuck.
Yes. And again, of course, she's twisting everything right now and freaking the hell out about all of this. Instead, she needs to be thinking, wow, what a nice officer. Like Detective Pruitt and Ronnie Lawson contacted Karen the day they were searching Van Hill Road. I would say that's pretty kind community service. They took 5 minutes out of their searching and their stressful day to contact Karen to ease her mind about her brother.
Fuck up. Below is the last email you sent to Sheriff Lawson. I do want to say that she did send him an email prior to this with a link and a timestamp concerning Cotton Simpson. Okay, let me go on. You sent to Sheriff Lawson. I'm Detective Pruitt, and the sheriff asked me to follow up concerning Fred Hill. Mr. Hill has been investigated extensively, and with a timeline that has been pieced together of his activities during the time period in question, he has been ruled out as a person of interest. This includes any videos and or recordings that he makes or has made. We greatly appreciate your interest in this case and the time that you're investing in it, but Fred Hill isn't who or where you should devote your time to. Thank you, Detective Pruitt. Fred Jr. Hill, you are cleared.
Yep.
Now shut the fuck up. I
Yep.
mean it, Ziggy. You motherfuckers better not come on here and ever again say her fucking name, Ziggy.
And of course, she immediately did. She just went fucking absolutely apeshit last night. And turned it all around on, I told you so. Like, so immature behavior. She treats YouTube like it's a popularity contest, like in high school. It's not. This is real life. It is about a missing little girl. Nobody else.
Don't you ever fucking do it again. He never fucking worked with law enforcement. He never was he was a suspect. He was investigated extensively.
Yep.
And they pieced the timeline together and he didn't do it. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Congratulations, Fred.
You're welcome.
Karen, the floor is yours.
You know, this is kind of
I would take
bittersweet,
that
you know.
as all of the above, Black Belt. I would tell everybody that I would take that as all of the above. If the lead detective of both cases is saying we don't want any past or future videos from this dude, he ain't interested. They're
And
being bogged down.
Yeah. And what did they do? They submitted a tip just yesterday. Like, come on. It's what they're saying. Stop contacting us about Fred Hill. They don't want to hear from him or about him. It's done.
Leave that baby alone. You didn't know her. You don't know anything about her. Shut the fuck up. Enough's enough.
And all the emails that they receive, all the phone calls that they receive, all the whatever anybody is sending TBI and Hawkins County Sheriff's Office based on anything they got off of that YouTube channel needs to stop. Because it came out of Ronnie Lawson's mouth himself. The biggest thing that has harmed the Summer Wells investigation is YouTube. You heard the TBI say, we are no longer taking anything. You need to defer to Hawkins County Sheriff's Office.
Yep. Thank you so much for
They
doing
said
this,
to weed
Karen.
through the BS.
And I just all day today on YouTube today, the big thing today, of course, is people are trying to say this email's fake. Why would she come out with a fake email about her brother who has put her through living hell for the last, well, most of her life? Why would she come out with a fake email clearing him? Come on. Be realistic here, please.
BS do you think they were talking about?
And she could get in so much shit if it was fake. She's not stupid.
For Detective Pruitt to send me this email, what bullshit do you think they were talking about and referred to when they said weed through the bullshit? Because it's harming Summer's case.
Weed through the bullshit.
You know, you have talked about me, told the most vicious lies about me, not just me, a lot of people. but I can speak on me. You have accused me of setting you up. You have accused me of blowing up law enforcement phones, trying to set you up.
That's what the email says, yes. Well,
in my opinion, Tessie, it would be all of the.
we don't, to be honest, whether it's Fred, we don't really know. This email was actually regarding Cotton. Okay, but we're going to just take it as it is. Okay? The email was regarding Cotton.
The above, but we had Karen did ask for clarification. I will say this: that if Fred Hill was suspected of murder,
Yeah.
they would want tips from him and about him. Okay, they don't
Right,
want to
right.
hear about him anymore.
Good point.
They are tired of this shit, you guys. They are tired of this.
Right. I
He
honestly
doesn't have
believe
anything. There it is, right there.
if Fred was guilty of Summer's case, they wouldn't have done this. They wouldn't have issued this. Unless they are playing a game with him, which law enforcement can do. They can do anything they want. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. And I will also say that this email is not for Fred, really. This was for Karen to ease her mind. She was concerned. So the sheriff took his time out on the day they were searching for Summer to send Karen an email going, okay, you're good. Like, Fred's okay. Fred's clear. To ease her stress. Okay? Very kind gesture.
Yeah, I mean, it clearly says this includes any videos and or recordings that he makes or has made. Past, present, and future. They don't want to hear it. They're done with the BS.
I mean, you guys, enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Enough is
If
enough.
the man's out there, yeah. If no, but you see the date. I made sure to show you the date. I didn't show you the emails because I'm not going to show you his. Y'all do what you do. All right, you're going to do what.
All day today, people were trying to rip this email apart. There's some things that aren't meant to be on YouTube.
What you do anyway. That I've seen the threads. The beginning of the thread, Ronnie's in it. Okay. So Ronnie knows this email was made too.
We don't know for sure. We don't know. We don't know. Hopefully Karen can get some more clarification from them on this specific. Is it Cotton or Summer, or is he clear of both? Hopefully she can get some more clarification on it. But she's damn lucky she got what she got. After 4 years, we finally get something, and people are freaking the hell out about it. Instead of taking it as a positive step, as, okay, Fred's clear, let's move forward, and it narrows down the list of suspects.
Right? Stop interfering with an active, ongoing investigation for Summer. Leave her alone.
Yep.
Leave her alone. And yeah, what I said at the beginning of the stream is exactly how I feel. Is that you come on here and you all the time claim that all these people want to harm you and harm you and harm you. It's not true.
No.
It's not true. And Fred, it's not true. Your sister has advocated for you the entire time that you have hurt her.
Yep.
You have lied to this community. You have told people that she was never there for you. I have the receipt where she bailed you out of jail.
She bailed you out of jail. And all you have done is treat her like she is a piece of gum on the bottom of your shoe. And your wife has been like absolutely over the top obnoxious about Karen. And you sat there and let her do it. Not once did you ever step up and say, hey, that's my sister. Stop talking like that about her. Not once did you ever step up to defend your sister, who comes before Ziggy. She is your blood. You not once told Ziggy to stop with her defamatory allegations of, oh my God. There's been several times she's actually accused Karen of being the one that's done something to Summer. It needs to stop. And you need to turn around, eat some humble pie, and apologize to her. Get yourself into some mental help, some therapy, get a full-time job, get off YouTube, and make amends with the people you have hurt. And start practicing the one day at a time. Go to meetings every day. Do self-improvement and improve your life so you can have contact with your children and your grandchildren. But you need to clean your act up and take care of yourself first. Get a job, earn an income, be proud of yourself. Boost your self-confidence. You have been given the free and clear. Now use this in a productive means. Get your life in order. Productively. Go volunteer. Go volunteer at the AA house in your neighborhood. Go make coffee. Go get a sponsor. Talk to that sponsor every day. And keep yourself on track and sober. And for your sobriety, congratulations, you've done fantastic. Keep going, but you need to work the program, find a program that works for you to be able to keep going. You have been given the clear and go, the green light. Go live your life. Leave this girl alone. You're not going to find Summer Wells. Unless there's still something out there you're not telling anyone.
You have lied over and over and over, and you do it every single time you open your mouth. It's really funny that you've been quiet lately. Why is it your wife screaming at the top of her lungs, and you just let her. You just let her act a fool instead of taking her to the side and saying, "You know what? I lied to you."
That's just it. Why, when she's being absolutely irrational, why don't you stop her? Why don't you even try and calm her down? Like, why aren't you like hugging your wife going, okay, you need to like log off and let's go sit and I'll make you a cup of tea? Like, why are you not telling her to go and get some mental help?
I lied to you, Adrian. I didn't tell you the truth. It's sad, Ziggy. It's really fucking sad that he did that to you. But you know what's even sadder? That you
He
allowed
lied
it
to her
for
so much.
clout.
Ziggy has always said that if she ever found out Fred was lying to her, that it would be over. Well, Fred lied to her the very first 10 minutes they were talking. And now this whole, I worked with law enforcement. I was whatever. I used a recorder. I recorded. I rode around with law enforcement to places and places. And I got a selfie photo with Ronnie Lawson because he thinks I'm the one that solved the Summer Wells case. Well, that's a load of shit. It's not true. And Karen's holding on to the receipts. Hawkins County and Lawson and Pruitt, they don't think too highly of you, Mr. Hill.
This is a really fucking sad story, and it's the end of it. This is the end of your story, Ziggy. You will no longer be on here exploiting that baby.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
But she doubled down.
You can try.
Immediately.
You can try.
She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah. If you think my fucking foot was on your neck before, you ain't seen anything yet. I expect an apology for every
I would
one
like
of
an
us,
apology
and
also.
I mean that.
You told everybody that I stole $25,000 off of Fred. By the way, the RCMP has that. Yeah. Your little claim that I stole money, I called and reported that immediately. Just so you know. RCMP has a huge cyber crimes unit. And they don't take kindly to cyber crimes. And you know what? I can show you my passport to show you I have not been in the United States in 8 years. So you owe me an apology.
Including Summer and her brothers. Fred Hill is not a person of interest, you guys, and he doesn't deserve to be presented as such. I do not like what they've done. I do not like the things that they've said to me or Karen or anybody else. But there is no fucking way that I can sit here on my platform and sit here and just review content and just lead people to believe that people are out there thinking that Fred did something to this baby or Cotton or anybody else. He is irrelevant. He is irrelevant, and so is she. The only relevance she had was because of him. So that ended tonight with this. And there's no way with all the creator friends that I know and have now that there's no fucking, you guys, I'm so glad that Karen said it before I said it, because
We'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Six Up. Thank you very much, Karen. I love you both. Time to move on, Ziggy. It's over. It's over. Yeah. Hi everyone. Hi Victoria. Hi Linda. Come on in, everyone. Hit the thumbs up, please. Okay, so we're gonna go over Ziggy's stream from last night too, because she just went fucking ape shit. The girl needs. I'm not like, and I truly mean this from the bottom of my heart. This girl needs help. She needs help.
Oh, they hear the name Fred Hill.
Her entire life has been fully consumed by YouTube because of this, right? Sorry. She's made the situation. She's created this situation for herself. She created this. And the stress is over. Like, it's backfired on her. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So, yeah. Hi, Victoria. It's a long story, Victoria. You're going to have to watch the replay, babe. Fred Hill has been officially cleared as of yesterday. Yeah. I don't know if this is true or not, but people are saying that people have actually tried to add it up, that Ziggy has made $120,000 off of Summer Wells. I don't know if that's true or what, but yeah. Yeah, Fred's been cleared. Yeah, but We don't, as far as Cotton's case is concerned, he's totally cleared. Cotton's case. When it comes to Summer, we don't know yet. It's not a false point. It's not love from Punky. It's not false. It's not false. It's not fake. Karen is a friend of mine. It is not fake. But when it comes to Summer, we don't have specific clarification yet. Like, we don't know. But as far as Cotton's case is concerned, because that's what the email was about, he's cleared of Cotton. But here nor there, the number one thing of the email is stating, stop contacting them. They don't want to hear about Fred Hill anymore. That's what it was technically all about. They don't want to hear anything about Fred. They do not care. Okay? Hope that makes sense. Oh, we got a donation. Woohoo! $55 donated so far. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please donate below to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. It is a fantastic organization that helps children that are missing and children that have gone through trauma. Like if you know of a child that's been hurt, okay? They take that child to that center and they deal with the trauma. The child will get counseling and therapy for however long they need it, any sort of medical attention that they need. They help. Okay, they're very, very good. I know of a child that actually went there. They help a lot. Okay. All right, so we're going to jump right into Ziggy here. She was talking smack about me last night. Of course. Let's see. I think it's here. Actually, no. Let's just start here.
Everyone thought he was a
Let's just start here.
Hey, everybody. Oh, buddy, guys, do we have some interesting things for you today? And wait till.
See, right off the bat, she's just totally taking it the wrong way. She should be thankful. But instead, she's like, haha, I told you guys. I told you so.
Tell you here how we got this last piece of info. Boy, are you guys going to be freaking shocked. We're going to have a bunch of shockers for you guys tonight, and there's more to come where that came from. And oh boy, guys. Oh boy, this is a fun.
Let's build up our audience. Let's build up our audience. Let's boost up the audience. Let's get their anxiety going. Let's go.
Fucking great night, a great day, and we just want to give thanks to like everybody who has like stood behind Fred and us and like has not wavered. And I think it's actually awesome that this last thing just happened yesterday in a couple of days, because that really showed me who was really for Fred and me, and who was really supportive of us, and the ones that flaked at the last second when they thought everything, when Paul Hill's name was mentioned, and they immediately freaking tied that to Fred.
Of course they did. Of course they did. That's common sense. It's Fred's uncle. Of course they tied it to Fred. I sure did.
I would also, so there's many things that happened today. I don't know if I should kind of wait till people get in here, because I'm not repeating this stuff. I'm going to go from very, very excited to very pissed off, from very thankful and grateful for my life.
She's so immature.
Been sending emails after email after email.
Okay, email after. Okay, she's saying that Karen and Six Up are sending email after email after email. You're the one that's been sending email after email after email. Karen actually can have face-to-face conversations with Ronnie Lawson whenever she wants. And he's kind to her and respectful to her and doesn't hang up on her. Same with Pruitt. They treat her with respect and kindness.
person that's been stalking me for 4.5 years. And when she did it, she made a threat, from what I'm hearing, somebody sent me this, made a threat that we better basically shut up about the Summer Wells case now that Fred's been, not been ruled out as a person of interest. Because, guys.
But what she's not understanding here is there actually is no clarification in this, whether it's Summer's case or not. It most likely is both cases they're talking about in reality, but there is no specific clarification. But at least he's been cleared of Cotton's case. That must be a huge stress off his shoulders.
This woman, they've had this email for 10 days. 10 days.
And this is what she's ranting on all day today. That Karen sat on this for 10 days before she said anything. Instead of going, oh my God, thank you so much, Karen. Thank you for putting in the work in the background to get this done for her brother. Not for you, Ziggy. It's for Fred. It just blows my mind, honestly. Yeah, Karen sat on it for 10 days. Can you imagine the stress and what she was going through? And she's like, okay, should I even bother putting this out? Fred and you have treated her like a piece of gum on the bottom of your shoes for the last 4 years. Why would she do anything nice for you? But she did it because she is a kind person. And Fred is her brother.
November 13th. If this is even a legit email, I mean, I don't know why they would want to put out something in good.
Immediately, let's throw this out. Even if it's a legit, even if it's a legit, questioning it immediately. It is legit email. Do you think Karen is that stupid to put out a fake email in the sheriff and detective's names saying Fred has been cleared? She would go to jail for that. She is not that unintelligent as you think she is.
That looks good on Fred, unless it was. But you guys think of what happened today and what's been happening the last few days.
And again, this is all about you and views and your channel and all about you. When instead you should be turning around and giving your husband a huge friggin' hug and saying congratulations. And then you should immediately log off and start going, okay, you have some explaining to do. Why did you lie to me all this time? But instead, you just carried it on so you could carry it on your YouTube. Now your storyline is this, why did they do it today? Karen works 2 full-time jobs. She's not on YouTube 24 hours a day watching what you're doing.
I think it's suspicious that 666 decides to release this 10 days on this day specifically.
What is so special about this day specifically, Ziggy? Is it because you submitted a tip yesterday? Is that why? Like, is November 23rd some sort of special anniversary day or something? Like, who cares? What does it matter? But it's all about let's create something to talk about.
Somebody's a little scared? You think some people
Yeah, you're the one that's a little scared.
Yeah. Scared behind the scenes? Do they fuck around and find out?
You need serious mental help.
Been sending emails after email after email to Lawson. It sticks up. I mean, as much as she stalks me, she should have known and heard that when Fred was arrested and took his money, or when he went in jail in June of 2020, arrested. and took his money, or when he went and
took his money. That's what you're about to say. That's all you give a shit about. Money, 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 money. You saw the shithole that Fred was living in? Do you think he had 25 grand just laying around, girl? That's all you care about is money. You don't give a flying fuck about Summer Wells. You care about money. That's it.
jail in June of 2023, him and Lawson took a freaking photo op together.
That's a lie. That's a lie, and Karen has proof. The photo op, Ziggy, was Fred's mugshot. That's the photo op. His mugshot. As he was booked in. Like, your delusions are absolutely off the charts. Delusions of grandeur. Like, I don't know if anybody is ever going to get through to you. I honestly hope one day that you'll look back at this situation as a learning lesson. I hope you do some self-reflection and self-improvement.
And Lawson said, I want to take a picture with the man that is going to help me.
That is something Fred said to you. It is a lie. It is a lie.
Solve this case, or that has helped so much with the case. And he wanted to release it at a later date. I knew nobody would believe me, so we rarely ever mentioned it. But as much as 666 watches me and stalks me, she should have heard it. So they're sitting there, according to this email, I think the guy sounds annoyed that they keep sending shit to him.
Of course they're annoyed. You're the one that's sending shit to them. You sent something yesterday on the 23rd. And Karen had a right to talk to them, Ziggy. Her brother was a person of interest. Of course, she had a right to speak to them. Her
It
brother.
states, below is the last email you sent to Sheriff Lawson. I'm Detective Pruitt, and the sheriff asked me to follow up with you concerning Fred Hill. Mr. Hill has been investigated extensively, and with the timeline that has been pieced together of his activities during the time period in question, he has been ruled out as a person of interest. Thank you, Jesus. Absolute proof, guys. I told you.
You should be now yelling, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, my sister-in-law.
Fucking told you.
See, here we go. I told
you I wouldn't let you guys down.
You are so immature.
I told you I'm not a fucking liar. I told you Fred's being honest. Are we going to start listening to him now?
No, they don't want to hear from him. They don't want to ever hear his name ever again. It says it right here. They don't want to hear from him ever again. Or nothing of him ever again.
Are we going to start taking him a little bit, just a tad bit more seriously, please?
No.
And those people who turned on us in the last few days, you're nowhere back in my life ever fucking again.
Okay.
None of them. None of them.
I don't think they give a shit. I don't think they give a shit.
Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, talked to all these people and told them over and over, guys. Again, guys, I would not stand behind a man and marry a man unless and bring him into my home at the time I did in my life. Guys, get real. He must have been a really great guy. I know it sounds crazy to you guys, and it was, but it's because I knew how amazing of a person he was. I knew him better than you guys. There is a lot of people that are behind the scenes trying to change reality. We sent in a tip again today that went along with yesterday's tip. People are being scared since the search on the 13th. The 13th, which is the
Bingo! You are the problem. Stop calling TBI and Hawkins County. Leave them alone. And if you feel you turned in the tip that's going to solve this case, why the frig did you wait 4 years to do it? Why did your darling husband hold on to this information for 4 years? I don't know. Hopefully somebody down the line will get through to this girl. Like, I hope to God they come out that they found her tomorrow, because this got to stop. It's got to stop.
date of this email, conveniently.
It's got to stop.
Yes, you did, cold November rain. Yep. So, oh yeah, this was 2666. She's the one that released it, and thinks that, and then from what I'm hearing, then basically said, "You're welcome, Ziggy."
Yeah.
Really? Well, if you were really trying to do a
You're
good thing, you
welcome.
would have released it 10 days ago. But you didn't. You guys, any of you want to take a gander on why maybe they released it today of all day?
See, it has absolutely nothing to do with
Could
that.
it be our post about the tip we turned in yesterday, or maybe Jason Jensen's post today?
Jason Jensen is
We had a nice
absolutely
2-hour
irrelevant.
conversation with him today.
So what? He's the new guy on the scene. Oh my God. He's irrelevant. I don't know. I don't even know the guy. I don't care to know the guy. He's irrelevant. But it's more views for you, isn't it? That's why you jumped on him immediately to try and get an interview with him. It's all about views. It's all about something to do on your channel. When you should be out getting a job. Go get a job. Go get 2 jobs. Dollar General's hiring, and so is McDonald's. McDonald's, you actually get medical benefits there. Right.
Unfortunately,
we don't know.
He's not licensed in the state of Tennessee, so he's limited in how he can help. But it was definitely.
Let's see here. Hi, Scorpio. You heard earlier what all is going on, though. Did Fred really make a fake report? No. This is. Oh, you mean the tip? The tip that was submitted? We don't know. The tip yesterday that was submitted, I don't have a clue. No idea. It's probably some stupid shit that is not important to them at all. And it's just wasting their time. And I'm going to say it again. I'll say it 1,000 more times. If that tip they submitted yesterday was important, and if they think it's the tip that's going to solve this Summer Wells case, why the fuck did you wait 4 years to do it? Why did you hang on to it for 4 years, Fred? Unless it's totally not important. I bet it has something to do with YouTube. It's probably totally irrelevant. They do not want to ever hear from you again, or anything about you ever again. Stop interfering in Summer Wells' case. Ziggy and Fred, please stop interfering in Summer Wells' case. Stop. Stop calling law enforcement. You're wasting their time and pissing them off. The phone calls they received today about this email, absolutely ridiculous. Not one person should have called them today about this email. Not one person has the right to be calling the sheriff's office about this email. It is none of your business. The only person that had the right to call is Fred Hill. That's it. The only person on the planet that has the right to call about this email is Fred Hill. I heard earlier today that the receptionist at Hawkins County was absolutely frustrated out of her mind. Can you imagine being the receptionist and having to put up with these phone calls all frickin' day long?
It's definitely a very, a good person to have as a contact. So anyways, Mr. Hill has been investigated extensively, and with the timeline that has been pieced together of his activities during the time period in question, he has been ruled out as a person of interest. This includes any videos and or recordings that he makes or has made. We greatly appreciate your interest in this case and the time you are investing in it, but Fred Hill isn't who or where you should devote your time to. Fred Hill isn't who or where you should devote your time to. Fuck you to all the people who purposely tried to freaking slander his name when they.
But what she doesn't understand is she has spent this entire time, like, trying to cover up and protect him, but deep down, it was about protecting herself. That's it. It was about protecting herself. She didn't want to admit to anyone that she could be wrong. And Fred has lied to you the entire way down the line. And you just double down and double down and double down even more. Backtrack, because you don't want to look like you're wrong. It's just flat out. It's just the way it is. Nervous, yeah. She's got anxiety problems for sure. Very nervous, yep. Anxiety, huge anxiety issues. Yeah. She would do very, very well with a doctor's visit. Have some doctors do some work and help her out. She would benefit 1,000%.
Knew better.
Okay, so we're going to just jump forward here
because
guys. 6 Up's live stream starts in a little bit here. Her live stream, I've got it set so it should automatically switch you guys over to hers once she presses the live button. Ziggy, of course, was talking smack about me last night. I love you, Ziggy. And guess what? I haven't changed my channel name in like 4 years. But I could. You want me to change it again? I can. How about I change my channel name to Tara, the fake psychic? The fake psychic. How's that? And let's just do this right now. Those of you that are watching and you're in here and I've done readings for you, please tell her how my readings have been. I am definitely not fake. Okay, so I think we're at the 58-minute mark.
So normal. I don't know. Oh.
She's so immature.
Not everyone thought he was a suspect. I know that most people really is the most effective way. It always backfires. You always need to stand in your truth no matter what, no
Okay,
matter
give me a
what.
sec. I'm
Even
trying to
if you are
find.
the only one standing, you just got to. And we've done that this whole time, and I knew better. I mean, it's even hard to get pregnant in your 40s. So yeah, a investigation or something. I know it's an amazing woman.
It's around here somewhere.
I know, yeah, Tara the psychic.
Oh, here we go. Hi,
Happy sweetie
Ziggy.
pie. She even convinced Fred's sister away from the area and tell what they know.
Here we go. Ready? Thanks for the shout out, lady.
Hey, Mama B. I know, I'm so happy, sweetie pie. Thank you for
I'm
fireflies.
Tara
He's
the
probably, I think he walked away because I'm sure a lot of people are messaging him stuff. And I don't want any type of, I don't need any type. I've been doing this because I believe in Fred that she knows her brother. Even when he was using, he was as amazing of a person as you can be as an addict. You know, he would
Really?
get the shirt off his back to anybody, and she knows that.
Really? Really? I'm sure Kieran's got a lot of stories to tell the truth on that.
She totally took advantage of her brother's, like,
here we go,
kind nature and disposition. What is she hiding? What was the purpose? What was her motive? Is what I want to know. What has been her motive with this the whole time? And oh yeah, Tara the psychic, the fake psychic, Tara, is she gonna go change her name now because she's wrong about Fred? Like I told her all along, is she gonna go change her name for the 10th time because she's wrong about everything she says?
Okay.
She even convinced Fred's sister to freaking trespass onto Fred's property when he was in jail.
If I'm so wrong, then why have I found missing people? And I've proved it. But you know what? I'll never prove it to you.
Fred was the tenant of that property. She had no right to enter that.
Karen had full rights to that property. You do not understand anything about estate law. Fred told everybody that he was the executor of that estate. Karen had full rights to that property. It was her mother's property, not Fred's.
At residence and film everything. Any type. I've been doing this because I believe.
And you know what? Karen filmed everything when she was there just for this reason.
And Fred that much. And I think it's gross. Property when he was in jail. Fred was the tenant of that property. She had no.
He was not a tenant. He was a squatter. That was his drug house, Ziggy. He went to jail because of that drug house.
Right to enter that residence and film everything and tear it apart and steal everything. Where's all his
Didn't
stuff?
steal anything. You know where all his stuff is? You might want to call Laura, his ex. You might want to call Laura.
Karen, where's his money, Karen?
Fred didn't have any money, Ziggy. Like, I can't believe the lies that you are believing from this person. And if he did have money, it was probably drug money, which I don't think you would really want to have in your possession anyways.
You're just such a great sister. You've known for 10 days your brother was officially cleared, but you haven't said a fucking thing. Wow, you're such a nice sister. Oh,
so here we go. Like that, and that's the end of that. So instead of being a reasonable human being, you should have been like thanking Karen for getting this done for her brother, getting Fred cleared, so he can get on with his life. But instead, you turn into an absolute lunatic. I mean, we all knew that this is what you would do. We didn't expect any different of you. But there was a wee smidge where we thought, huh, let's see if she does the right thing. No. Nope. You need to be thanking Karen. And you should be thanking Karen for the rest of your life. As long as you're married to Fred, you should be thanking her instead of slandering her and defaming her. And stop now. It's done. Stop bringing Fred's personal life and his family's personal life and all of their personal information onto YouTube. Fred, you need to run for the hills, dude. This will not stop. You want to have peace in your life and continue on with moving forward and in your life. This won't stop while you're with her. Once the Summer Wells case is over, there'll be another subject. This girl has been over the top rude to your family. Your family that, yeah, you have problems with your family. Every family has problems. But she has been over the top, disrespectful, defamatory to your family. When at this time in your life with your sobriety, you should be doing everything you can to be in and kind and having good times and making memories with your family instead of creating enemies. You should be able to turn to them and get your support or get their support, and you should be able to express happy times, and Christmas is coming, Thanksgiving, you should be able to spend holidays together. But instead, your wife and you just let her do it. You just let her do it. But still, your sister steps forward and does something very, very kind for you when she didn't have to. She didn't have to do this. But she did. You know why? She loves you. She loves you. After everything you have been through, she still loves you. You are her brother. Ziggy, please stop. I know you won't listen to me. I know I'm wasting my time here. But just stop. Stop calling TBI. Stop calling the Hawkins County. Just stop. Stop harassing law enforcement, please. They don't want to hear from you anymore. No more. And on that note, I'm going to end this for now. Everybody go to 6UP's live. Her live starts like any minute, but I'm going to actually just take a quick break and grab some food before I jump on there. So everybody, please jump over to 6UP. She's going to go live shortly, and well, you're not going to want to miss it. And those of you that have donated to our cause tonight, thank you very, very much for donating to the children. It's that time of year everybody loves to spread the donations and help people out, and helping the children out is the best way. I love you all. Yes, 6 Up. Yes, 6 Up Media. Let me see if I can find the link for her live. I've got it set. Here we go. Copy, paste. Here, I will put it in the chat. Here is her live stream that is coming up. Please go there. Everybody tell her I am here because of another realm. Tell her I sent you. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. And remember, this is all about Summer Wells. Let's just pray. Everybody pray that we get good news tomorrow. This is the most activity we have had in 4 years. And it's a good sign. I'm so, so, so grateful that law enforcement is doing stuff. When for so many months we just sat here all upset thinking that nothing was being done. And let's just pray that they have found something and she gets peace and closure soon. All right. I love you all. Have a good night. Thank you all for being here. Please hit the thumbs up. And anybody watching the replay, please donate to the children. Okay. Hi, Teresa. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm just not really paying attention to the chat. But I'm dropping out now. I love you all. And have a good night, everybody. I'll see you in 6 Up's chat. Okay? Ciao.